All right, welcome back. This is going to be piano lesson number 1.8, I believe it is. And we're still in C major, and we just talked about the C major triads, the inverted triads, the degrees, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if I play that next note, it starts over. That's a C. Okay, let's talk about sevenths. That seventh degree that I just played, the 1, 3, and the 5, and the 7th degree, you'll have to stretch your hand out a little bit there. The way I do it is my thumb on C, my index finger on E, the third finger on G, and the pinky on that B. And that is a C major 7. Okay, there is also a dominant 7th. And the dominant 7th incorporates a C major chord with a flatted 7th. In this case, you would play that B flat right there. And you don't necessarily have to play all the notes of the C major triad when you're doing sevenths. A lot of times I'll play sevenths like that right there, which I'm omitting the 5th degree, the G note, and I play that C 7th instead of trying to do it like that. I put the C on the top, and I play the B flat with my middle finger, and I play the 3rd degree, the E, the major E, major 3rd, with my thumb. Okay, that is a dominant 7, and the major 7, if you notice, the notes of C major 7, C, E, G, and B, it has a minor sound to me. And it's because if you'll notice, if you drop that C and play those 3 notes right there under your 1st, middle finger, and pinky, E, G, and B is an E minor, because remember the formula that we use. Not only do we use the whole, half, whole, half formula, remember that, but the chords of a major scale are major, that C major that we're playing in. The first one is always a major chord. C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, and then we start over again, C major. So it's major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished, major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished, major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished, and then you start over again. Okay. There's another chord. We not only use the one chord, the four chord, the five chord, back to the one chord, and I'm using an inversion there, the second inversion. Tonic, the four chord, the five chord, the one chord. And that's an inverted, first inversion of C major that I just did. So it's C major. Your four chord and your five chord are always usually majors. They don't have to be, but most of the time they are when you're doing 1, 4, 5 chord progressions. And there's millions of songs that we know in the Western Hemisphere that are made up just on the 1, 4, and 5 chord. And the 5 chord a lot of times is played as a seventh. That G, go to that seventh note, that's the 4 chord. The 1 chord again. 1 chord, 4 chord, 5 chord, 1 chord, 1 chord, 4 chord, 5 chord, 1 chord. And you know, just a typical song. Okay, there's also a fourth chord that is used a lot, especially in doo-wop music and a lot of old love ballads, and it's simply the 6th degree. If you're playing in C major, the 1 chord, C, and I'm doing an inversion there, 2nd inversion, tonic, 1st inversion, 2nd inversion. Okay. That is the 6th degree, and it is also referred to as the relative minor in any key that you're in. And you're in C, it's going to be 1 half step, 2 half steps, 3 half steps below tonic. You're in C, 1, 2, 3, just count the notes down, 3 half steps, and play that A minor the same way you play the C, C major. The A minor is the same shape, with the thumb on the A, the middle finger on the C, and the pinky on the E. And that is used like in that Unchained melody. Whoa, my love, my darling, I'll hunger for your touch. Sing that song very good. La, 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 la. C, and I was just doing the second inversion of C right there, playing the thumb on the G, my index on the C, and my ring finger on the E. Second inversion of C major, same notes, but the number of the chords there is going to be the one chord, the relative minor, which is the sixth chord, the fourth chord, F, the fifth chord is G, C's the one chord, A minor is the sixth chord, F is the fourth chord, G is the five chord. 1, 6, 7, I'm not 7, but 4, 5. And I was inverting the F and the G there. See, that's F, A, C, F. It's the second inversion because A is the second note. And I started on A. I put my thumb on A instead of F. And I put my pinky on the top, F. And I picked up the C with my index finger. That's the fourth chord. I use that same shape, slide it up one whole step to the G, the five chord. Okay, the one chord, the sixth chord, the fourth chord, the five chord, the one chord, the sixth chord, and that you'll notice I did an inversion of A minor instead of coming down here. I picked up that extra note up there. I just added the A with my pinky to that C chord. I dropped the G. That is the first inversion of A minor. A minor, the tonic position of A minor is going to be A, C, E. But I'm playing it C, E, A. So, there are only four chords there. The one chord, the sixth chord, the four chord, the four chord, the five chord. You start over with the one chord, but I change my fingering and voice it differently and start with the first inversion of C, one chord, the sixth chord, A minor, the fourth chord, F, the five chord, G. And you can keep right on climbing with it. Use the second inversion of C, starting with your thumb on G, with your C in the middle, and your E on the top. Sixth chord, A minor, tonic. F, second inversion. G, second inversion. Okay, That's enough for this one. Y'all have fun. Practice, practice, practice. I can't stress enough to practice. Give yourself at least 10 minutes a day. More if you can stand it. If you have that kind of freedom and that kind of time, give it all. If you really want to learn how to play, you can be playing it very, very quickly. But you got to practice. So have fun.